Ladies and gentlemen, invoking religion to garner votes is a blatant violation of the Model Code of Conduct. Surely Mamata Banerjee must have known when she made the last-ditch effort to retain the minority votes in the third phase of polling in Bengal by appealing to the minority community, for the Muslims to vote en masse for her party to ensure that she wins 200 seats in the ongoing elections. But she still went ahead and made that appeal, forcing the Election Commission to issue her a notice to explain her statement in the next 48 hours. Just about an hour ago, the Election Commission has issued this notice and the Trinamool Congress is already crying foul. Remember, this is the same Trinamool Congress Supremo who is often irked by chants of Jai Shri Ram, which she claims is a slogan used by the BJP to mock her. In fact, her state police has arrested youth who were seen chanting Jai Shri Ram slogans in the presence of the Chief Minister. If that was communal and in bad taste, how can asking for votes on the basis of religion, and especially the minority religion that Mamata Banerjee asks to vote in a block, how can that kind of an appeal be secular? Let's take a look at this report that enumerates the objections and the statement made by Mamata Banerjee a few days ago.
গিয়ে কুরকুর করে বলবে ওরে ওরা তো মুসলমান, তুই তো হিন্দু, ভোটটা দিবি না। তো মমতা ব্যানার্জি কি হিন্দু না মুসলমান? আমার টাইটেলটাও তো আমি ব্রাহ্মণের ঘরের মেয়ে।
This vote appeal from Mamata Banerjee seems to have backfired big time. The poll panel has found it to be a violation of Model Code of Conduct. The TMC Supremo has issued a notice to respond within 48 hours. Listen into Mamata once again.
মাথা ঠান্ডা করে কাজ করবেন। হায়দ্রাবাদ থেকে একটা বিজেপির গাই এসছে এবং ওইটা টাকা নিয়েছে বিজেপির থেকে, এবং সেটা ফুরফুরা শরীফের কেউ নয়, ওদের একটা বাচাল ছেলে আছে, সেই ছেলেটাকে নিয়ে টাকা দিয়ে সংখ্যালঘুদের ভোট ভাগ করবার চেষ্টা করছে। একটা ভোটও সংখ্যালঘু ভাগ করবেন না, তপশিলীরা ভাগ করবেন না, আদিবাসীরা ভাগ করবেন না, সাধারণ মানুষ ভাগ করবেন না। যতই ভয় দেখাক, গিয়ে কুরকুর করে বলবে ওরে ওরা তো মুসলমান, তুই তো হিন্দু, ভোটটা দিবি না। তো মমতা ব্যানার্জি কি হিন্দু না মুসলমান? এই করে করে আমার 200 বেশি চাই, 200 কম হলে ওরা গদ্দারদের কিনে নেবে। এই গদ্দারদের টাকা দিয়ে কিনে নিয়েছে।
Surprisingly, this came from the same Mamata who was just a few days back announcing her gotra to the electorate.
আমি গিয়েছিলাম ত্রিপুরেশ্বরী মন্দিরে একবার পুজো দিতে। আমায় জিজ্ঞেস করলো দিদি আপনার গোত্র কি? আমি বললাম আমার গোত্র মামাটি মানুষ গোত্র। তার কারণ আমার পুজোটা আমার জন্য নয়, আমার মানুষের জন্য, মানুষ যাতে ভালো থাকে তাই। কয়েকদিন আগে কালীবাড়ি গেলাম, আমায় জিজ্ঞেস করলো পুরোহিত পয়লা বৈশাখের আগে আমি যাই, মা তোমার গোত্রটা বলবে, তোমার তো সান্ডিল্য গোত্র। আমি বললাম ওটা আপনি ভুলে যান, ওটা আমার পারিবারিক গোত্র, কিন্তু আমার পরিবার এখন মামাটি মানুষ, তাই পুজোটা আপনি করবেন মামাটি মানুষের নাম। গতকাল আমি কৃষ্ণনগরের সামনে দিয়ে যাচ্ছিলাম, সিদ্ধেশ্বরী মন্দির, খুব বিখ্যাত মন্দির, একটা পুজো দিলাম, মিটিং এর পরে দিয়ে পাঠালাম। ওরাও আমায় জিজ্ঞেস করলো দিদি আপনার গোত্র কি? আমি বললাম মামাটি মানুষ। আপনারাই আমার মা, আপনারাই আমার বাবা, আপনারাই আমার ভাই, আপনারাই আমার বোন, কি আছে?
None other than the Prime Minister had called out this appeasement.
अभी हाल ही में आपने कहा कि सभी मुसलमान एक हो जाओ, वोट बटने मत दो। दीदी आप ये कह रही है, इसका मतलब है कि आपको यकीन हो गया है कि मुस्लिम वोट बैंक की आपकी जो ताकत आप मानती थी, वो मुस्लिम वोट बैंक भी आपके हाथ से निकल गया है। आप वैसे तो चुनाव आयोग को गालियां देती रहती हैं, सुबह शाम एक ही बात करती रहती है, लेकिन जो बात आप बोल रही है, अगर हमने कहा होता कि सारे हिंदू एकजुट हो जाओ, बीजेपी को वोट दो, तो दीदी ये इलेक्शन कमीशन हमें 8-10 नोटिस भेज देता। प्रधानमंत्री को भी नोटिस आती, अध्यक्ष को भी आती, उम्मीदवार को भी आती। अरे इतना ही नहीं, सारे अखबार देश के पहले पेज पर भरे पड़े होते और दुनिया भर के एडिटोरियल लिख करके हमारे बाल नोच लिए होते।
In their defense, TMC has only responded by asking the EC to act on their complaints against BJP leaders too. It may have been a fear of split in minority vote that forced Mamata to make that appeal in the first place. But can she explain herself in front of the Election Commission now? Bureau Report, Times Now.
Let me now bring you up to speed with some statements that Ms. Mamata Banerjee has made over the past few weeks. On the 9th of March, just a few days before the first phase of polling, Mamata recited the Chandi Path, saying that she was a Hindu lady. A day later, the West Bengal Chief Minister visited not one but about 19 temples during her tour of Nandigram. Didi was seen donning a similar soft Hindutva demeanor in the run-up to the second phase of elections as well. On March 30th, the Trinamool chief made a public declaration of her Gotra, calling herself a Chandaliya. In fact, right before the third phase, in which several Muslim-dominated regions were going to polls, Mamata Banerjee changed her colors. At a speech in Tarakeshwar on the 2nd of April, she called on the Muslims to vote as a bloc and ensure that their vote wasn't split. Not with the Hyderabad party, the AIMIM she referred to, or the Furfura Sharif Abbas Siddiqui, and clearly stating that the split in the Muslim vote would cost them a lot because it will prevent Mamata Banerjee and then their life would be in danger. That is the kind of completely bare statement made by Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. So the legitimate question on the News Hour tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is just one. In the light of these scathing observations by the Election Commission, can Mamata Didi defend the Muslim vote appeal? That's the question and the debate on the other side. Mamata Muslim appeal backfires. That's the debate coming up.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Saurav Sikdar, spokesperson of the BJP, Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate, Shehzad Poonawala, lawyer, MC Abbas, political analyst, Dr. Suman C. Raman, political analyst. But my first question goes to Mr. Riju Datta. Mr. Riju Datta, you know, this was asking for trouble. There is chapter and verse. It is the Model Code of Conduct, Clause 2, 3 and 4, Part 1, General Conduct that the Election Commission has cited and said criticism of other political parties when made shall be conformed to their policies and programs, and in no way can parties and candidates avoid scrupulously activities that are corrupt practices or intimidation of voters, impersonation of voters, or canvassing within 100 meters of polling stations. So I want to ask you, direct appeal to Muslims and telling them that if you don't vote as a bloc, then I will not be able to save you and your lives will be in danger. Isn't that intimidation, and isn't that a violation of Model Code of Conduct? In fact, it's been debated for so long on television channels that you couldn't be hoping that this notice would not come to you.
See, Navika ji, like you said, you have very well put it that yes, we were awaiting that notice to come. It is quite obvious. But my counter question to the gentleman from the Election Commission is that when the blue-eyed boy of Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi, Mr. Shubhendu Adhikari, runs around like a headless chicken in Nandigram, branding people Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, calling Mamta Banerjee Begum, why are they sleeping then? When we have submitted video evidences of, coupons being given out on the road for people to attend Modi ji's rally, video evidences of BJP candidates distributing cash, video evidences of CRPF jawans manhandling voters, asking them to vote for BJP. Why is the election commission sleeping them? At least, gentlemen, keep up the farce of impartiality. This EC and BJP Mahagathbandhan has become a cancer to the democratic and the federal structure of our country. And it is quite funny that BJP has got very selective hearing and selective viewing nowadays. So I will expect the EC to be unbiased and do what it is supposed to do as per the constitution of this country, and not be sided to a one political party and not be the handmaid and taking orders from 11 Ashoka Road.
Well, let me just inform you, Mr. Riju Datta, that there is not just one gentleman in the ECI. ECI consists of 3 commissioners. Number one, in case you didn't know, 3 commissioners. 3 commissioners. One is called the CEC, but they all 3 have equal powers. But Shehzad Poonawalla, there is a whole machinery. And it's not just the ECI, it's also the Supreme Court, which has found problems with the way polling in Bengal has taken place, even when the ECI was not there, because the Supreme Court said that in the Panchayat elections, 1/3 of the seats went to the Trinamool because nobody filled in their nominations. So Shehzad Poonawalla, is the ECI being singled out by the Trinamool Congress because they're really now looking for every vote, and that is the only strategy left, which is to appeal to religious sentiments of people?
एब्सोल्युटली। और देखिए, मैं ऐसे कहूँगा, लगा दीदी को झटका सो हार्ड, क्योंकि बैकफायर हुआ दीदी का मुस्लिम कार्ड। दीदी को ना मिला मुस्लिम, ना मिला राम, तो अब दीदी करे नंदीग्राम में इसी को बदनाम। अब देखिए, अजब बात है कि वही दीदी जिनको 2011 में इसी इतना पसंद था, 2016 में जीती तब भी इसी पसंद था, अब दीदी इसी को करे बदनाम। अब उनको बेगम शब्द से भी आपत्ति है। बेगम में क्या आपत्तिजनक है, दीदी में भी क्या आपत्तिजनक है, पर इनको दीदी भी नहीं भाता, बेगम भी नहीं भाता, पर यह भाता है कि मुसलमानों एक हो जाओ और वोट करो। एस्पिरेशन की नहीं, अपीजमेंट की बात भाती है। दुर्गा पूजा पर बैन लगा देना भाता है। अब हर सवाल पैदा कर देते हैं वो उन इंस्टीट्यूशंस पर जो उनके फेवर में ऑर्डर ना दे। तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट को भी बदनाम करते हैं। जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 2018 में बोला कि दीदी क्यों चुनाव निष्पक्ष नहीं हो पा रहे, अब ईसीआई भी उनको बदनाम करना है जब ईसीआई उनके फेवर से काम नहीं करता। और जब ईसीआई ने बीजेपी के नेताओं को पुलअप किया दिल्ली चुनाव में, तब ईसीआई ठीक था, अब ईसीआई बदनाम हो गया। पर सवाल यह पैदा होता है कि अगर रिजू दत्ता, ऑनेस्टली दिल पर हाथ रखकर बोलिए, अगर ये दीदी नहीं, अगर ये योगी दादा होते और वो बोलते कि हिंदू एक हो जाओ, तो आप क्या बोलते? इट इज कॉम्युनल। आप तो जय श्री राम को भी कॉम्युनल बोलते हैं। तो जय श्री राम, अपील टू हिंदूज, हिंदुओं का भाव, एक धार्मिक स्लोगन कम्युनल हो जाता है, एक पावन स्लोगन कम्युनल हो जाता है। पर दीदी ये बोल दे कि मुसलमानों, मैंने आपके लिए कुछ नहीं किया 10 साल में, मुसलमानों आपको मैंने कुछ नहीं दिया 10 सालों में, पर एक होकर मुझे वोट दो, तो वो सेक्युलर होता है। और अगर ईसी उस पर एक्शन की बात करे तो इट इज अ बैड बॉडी। ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? व्हाई शुड देयर बी डबल स्टैंडर्ड्स? रिजू दत्ता जी, मुझे वो बताइए।
My answer to my dear friend Shehzad, it is very rich, giving us moral authority about polarization and communal politics. When the Prime Minister from a public stage says, इनका पहनावा देख के पता चलता है कि
मुझे पता था आप ये बोलेंगे। और अच्छा, मैं
आपको पता था, और
मैं आपको पता था। अब मुझे बताइए, मुझे आप बताइए, मुझे एक बात बताइए, नहीं एक बात बताइए, मुझे एक बात बताइए। अगर भगवे में आतंक दिख सकता है, भगवे में आतंक दिख सकता है, तो कपड़ों से दंगाई क्यों नहीं पहचाने जा सकते? सीसीटीवी में अगर दंगाई पकड़ा जाएगा तो उसके कपड़ों से ही पता चलेगा।
Riju Datta ji, the statement that you are referring to, was it made during elections? Was it made during elections?
Irrespective,
no. You've answered the question. If it was made during elections, you could have complained to the election commission, or the election commission could have taken suo motu action. Otherwise, you should have gone to the courts. The fact is, the reference that you're making about the Prime Minister's speech was not made in an election rally. There was absolutely no breaking of the model code of conduct, and therefore the Election Commission is not in the picture. So let's not compare apples and oranges. Let's compare like to like. That is my only.
Just one. In that speech of the Prime Minister never referred to any community, but by implying that kapda of only one community means Dangai, Mr. Riju Datta is actually castigating that entire community for being a Dangai. So Mr. Riju Datta, just because you want to do Chandi Pat and Durga Pat and you want the Hindu votes, now you're calling Muslims apparently Dangai. See, Prime Minister never said which kapda is equal to Dangai, but you are giving that impression, which means that you are now calling the same Muslim vote bank over which you are fighting, love triangle is on. Now you are calling those same Muslims Dangai. Oh my God, I did not know that now you have referred to them as
Let me get in Dr. Sumansi Raman. And Dr. Sumansi Raman, I want to ask you, we're talking about an election rally and election speeches where she says minority community should not, divide their votes. She mentions the Hyderabad gentleman who's taken money from the BJP, and she refers to Furfura Sharif's Abbas Siddiqui, and she's making it abundantly clear what she's saying, and she also talks about the fact that this community should work as a bloc. Now, Dr. Sumansi Raman, forget the individuals, forget everything. If such a statement is made by anybody, do you think during an election the model code of conduct will not invite such a question that has been today raised by the Election Commission?
No, the Election Commission is free to raise the question, Navika, but I'm completely perplexed. Look, what I heard basically was Mamta Banerjee saying that there is an attempt being made to prop up other parties to get your vote. And here is a Hyderabad party which has come. Here is, somebody representing the Furfura Sharif who is also setting
Dr.
up his own outfit.
May I, just to help you, because you're a Tamilian, maybe you didn't understand the Bangla, but the transcript says, I am requesting my minority brothers and sisters with folded hands, don't divide the minority votes after listening to the devil shaitan person who had taken money from BJP. He passes many communal statements and initiates clashes between Hindu and Muslims. He is one of the apostles of BJP, a comrade. The comrades of CPM, BJP are roaming around with money given by BJP to divide the minority votes. Now, I want to ask you...
No, one second. So, what is basically being said is, it is okay to appeal to the majority to vote as one bloc, but you should not appeal to the minorities not to divide their votes. Is that basically what is being said? Let us look at it fundamentally. First point is, the same charge was made against Owaisi earlier in Maharashtra. The same charge was made against Owaisi in Bihar, where he was called the B team of the BJP repeatedly. And appeals were made. Even recently in the Tamil Nadu elections, political parties went telling the minority community, please don't go and vote for SDPI or vote for MIM. Make sure that you vote only for the DMK Congress IUML alliance. So I think that you have to understand that there is a systematic attempt to split the minority vote to favor the BJP. Now, whether the BJP...
If Yogi would have made
all
this
right.
statement...
So Ishkaran Bhandari, Dr. Sumansi Raman says that because there is an attempt to split the minority vote, splitting of the Hindu vote never mattered because वो तो सारे states में सबका हक है, लेकिन minority votes जो हैं वो सिर्फ कुछ parties का हक है और वहाँ split नहीं होना चाहिए, हिंदू majority vote है तो हिंदू vote तो split हो जाए, कोई problem नहीं. I don't even understand this argument. You're a lawyer. Can you decode this for me?
Firstly, let me tell you very emphatically, in 2017, the Honorable Supreme Court, by a 7-judge bench decision in the case of Abhiram Singh versus C.D. Kaumchand, clearly said appeal on the grounds of religion is corrupt practices. That's just the law. But the problem here is that every time I think that we have reached the height of liberal hypocrisy, we find out it's only the beginning, not the end of it. All Muslims being asked to vote en bloc and vote en bloc is secular for them. Owaisi saying, give me 15 minutes and threatening Hindus in that infamous speech is secular for them. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh saying, minorities, especially Muslims, have first right on resources as a sitting Prime Minister of India is secular for them. What happened to Kashmiri Hindus is secular for them. But what is communal? Any Hindu praying to his gods and saying Jai Shri Ram, that is the epitome of communalism for them. That is the liberal hypocrisy in this country which we are facing. But let me tell you, the masses have said Jai Shri Ram, and
by their clothes, sir?
Jai Shri Ram, no matter how much your hypocrisy tries to curb it.
Identifying people by their clothes means what? Identifying people by their
Which
clothes.
people were identified? Rioters.
Let me, it's a question.
Who are they? Who are they? No. I want your explanation. I didn't understand what the Prime Minister said. Maybe you can explain it to me who those people are.
I will give my explanation. In 2000.
No. The question was to Mr. Ishkaran Bandari.
Let me answer. Sumanji, let me answer.
Yeah.
Let me answer. When in 2006 a sitting Prime Minister says Muslims have first right on resources of this country, do you as a liberal
Sir, I do not want whataboutery. I asked you a question. Who are the people referred to by the Prime Minister when he said you can identify them by their clothes?
But why are you saying कि दंगाइयों का धर्म होता है?
No, you answer the question. I didn't understand.
दंगाई बोला तो आपने धर्म देख लिया. प्रधानमंत्री ने बोला दंगाइयों का आप पहचान कपड़ों से कर सकते हैं सीसीटीवी से, पर आपने दंगाई केवल एक कौम के साथ क्यों जोड़ा? सुमन सिंह रमन, you are actually the most communal man. Today you have shown your communal teeth that you are saying Dangai can only be of one community. This is your communal mindset, Mr. Raman, and you have violated not model code of conduct, but moral code of conduct. You have no morals left. Therefore, you change the parameters as per your secular hypocrisy. Therefore, Jai Shri Ram is communal, and whatever else they say to appease and polarize Muslims. If AUDS says 3,000 mosques will be destroyed, it is secular. Sir, दंगाई तो बोला ना, दंगाई का कैसे धर्म आपने ढूंढ दिया?
You probably muted my mic.
Are you saying Dangai belongs to one dharma? First you answer, Dangai एक ही धर्म का होता है. Are you saying Dangai is of one dharma?
Unfair debate as usual.
अरे आपकी
आवाज not mute भाई, your sound is coming. Why do you accuse everybody that you have been wrong? You have not been wrong. Everybody can hear your voice, Suman Singh Raman. You have not been muted even for a split second. Why do you always go? Why they will go? अरे कभी election commission, कभी Supreme Court, कभी just the Times Now anchor and the Times Now production team because they have muted when they have not been muted.
I will tell the Prime Minister is communal. 1 second, Mr. Raman, अब आप इतना सीख रहे हैं कि आवाज म्यूट भी नहीं कर सकते. पूरी दुनिया में आपकी आवाज गूंज रही है. Sir, first answer my question. Prime Minister के statement को decode करते हैं. Which community according to you is a Dangai? Because he never referred to any community. You tell me which community you thought of. Why you thought of only one community when Dangai was said? Prime Minister said Dangai को कपड़े से पहचान सकते हैं. Which community according to you is the only community to be called Dangai? Why are you saying that?
I have a doubt. Please
what is your doubt, sir? That is your communal mind. Prime Minister never said it. But when Mamata Banerjee openly said that minorities unite and vote for me, don't vote for the shaitan, that time it's secular. You see, this is their hypocrisy. This is the true face of so-called Khan market secularism, of whose one branch is in Chennai, when Mr. Suman Singh Raman can be identified in his clothes going to sit and have coffee. Hypocrisy का coffee रोज पीने का काम आप करते हैं.
Well, let me
question. Anyway, never mind.
Let me get in MC Abbas. MC Abbas, you know, do two wrongs make a right. You know, every time the issue of Mamata Banerjee's minority vote appeal is likened and compared to the Prime Minister's Kapda appeal. Now, Shehzad has given many corollaries of that about saffron terror, Hindu terror, wo sab jo hua so hua. The question really here is, did she or did she not make an appeal for the minorities to vote as a bloc? If she did, then did she violate the model code of conduct? The Prime Minister was not speaking in an election rally, so therefore the Election Commission can't give him a notice. But certainly, in this case, if she said this statement of minority votes, is she liable for a notice from the Election Commission, yes or no?
Navika ji, I've contested the recently held Karnataka Assembly elections, and I can certainly tell you a thing or two about the Election Commission. As a matter of fact, let me first bring this point that I agree with my good friend Shahzad Poonawalla, and let me tell you on Times Now that I do not agree that there is any kind of saffron terror or Hindu terror. My Hindu brothers are most people. Also, now coming to the point, he also made a beautiful poetry of the whole Punjab and Didi front, but right of the matter is, ममता बनर्जी के नाम से छूट गया पसीना, कहां गया 56 इंच का सीना? टीएमसी को है बंगाल जीतना, कब शुरू होगा भाजपा का रोना धोना?
सौरभ सिकदर, पसीना किसका छूटा? पसीना किसका छूटा बताइए? आपको कह रहे हैं आपका पसीना छूट गया, दैट इज व्हाई इलेक्शन कमीशन, एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट, सब कुछ इनके पीछे है. इट्स अनदर मैटर दैट द एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट has today in its remand copy given various vouchers in which money is going, and it gives reference of AB Abhishek Banerjee and his wife and all of that. चलो वो भी इन द कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ दाखिल हो गया है. अब इलेक्शन कमीशन, ऑल एजेंसीज दे से आर बीजेपी एजेंसीज, फ्रॉम इलेक्शन कमीशन टू एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट.
कंप्लीट माय पॉइंट नाविका जी, दिस इज अनफेयर, यू डोंट अलाउ मी टू कंप्लीट माय पॉइंट. 30 सेकंड एंड यू क्लोज. अरे
पसीना और सीना सब तो बोल दिया, अभी और क्या बाकी है?
I am give me allow me time to complete my point. Allow me to speak. Allow me to speak. It's my turn. It's my turn. Please allow me.
Saurabh Sikdar hasn't spoken. He is representing the BJP from Bengal. You think he has a right to speak or not? Allow him to respond to your first statement. Yes.
Navika ji, a famous American writer, Napoleon Hill, he said a very good quote. I just remember that when defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. So that exactly happening with Mamta Banerjee. I mean, she is totally nervous.
Kumar will announce the victory of Mamta Banerjee and the defeat. My friend from BJP, let me tell you, on Times Now, Kumar will announce
running
Mamta Banerjee wins the Nandigram seat and the Trinamool Congress wins by a large majority in Bengal.
Working. Today, our state president Dilip Ghosh has been brutally attacked in Shitalkuchi. I mean, they are.
Let me ask you a question. Why election commission is quiet on Shubhendu Adhikari?
I mean,
when Shubhendu Adhikari said Bangladeshi hai ye log,
trying to play communal card,
when he called Mamta Banerjee a
raising finger on media.
Where is the notice? Where are notice by the election commission? Tell me, sir.
I mean,
now tell me,
every failure
will win this election, and Navika Kumar on Times Now on May 2nd will announce the victory of Mamta Banerjee in Nandigram, and that is my challenge to you, sir. That is my challenge to you.
कौन सा चैलेंज किस किस को दे रहे हैं एमसी अब्बास जी? क्या चैलेंज दे रहे हैं? सॉरी सुनाई नहीं दिया, बताइए क्या चैलेंज है भाई?
जी मैं ये चैलेंज दे रहा हूं कि May 2nd ऑन टाइम्स नाउ नाविका कुमार कहेंगी कि द पेट्रियार्कल सोसाइटी ऑफ द बीजेपी goes down as the only sitting chief minister in India, Mamta Banerjee will win the West Bengal.
So
very well. If that is the news of the day and that is the verdict of the people, of course I will say it. Of course I will say it, and I will say it with full gusto. After all, I'm not voting from Bengal. There are voters, and whoever, I've always said, may the best team win.
Navika,
you know, so why? What is the challenge in this? I didn't understand. Riju Datta, if I'm questioning, if people are questioning, if the election commission gives a notice on a statement saying it's a minority appeasement or a minority appeal statement, and therefore again, does it mean that we are against you? Does it mean that we don't want the Trinamool Congress to win? Does it mean that if the Trinamool Congress wins, we will all keep fast unto death? It doesn't. You know, that's the spirit of democracy.
Absolutely.
Navika ji, I have been on multiple debates on your show, and I don't remember even a single time I have accused the media or you for any bias. I don't do that. Everybody is open to questions, and me as a party spokesperson, my job is to answer those questions. But I will only say my dear friend Saurabh gave a quote, so I will give him a quote about an ex-president and the founding father of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln. He said, you can fool some people some amount of time. You cannot fool all the people all the time. So the bottom line is, people have been fooled in 2019. People cannot be fooled anymore. We have
Sure, people cannot be fooled. Public hai, ye sab janti hai. Public is very smart, but we are getting breaking news coming in now. The BJP has gone and complained about yet another statement of Mamata Banerjee, and this statement purportedly is about Gherao of CRPF. She has said that women voters, and if I can read the official transcript that has been given, the official transcript says they will bring goons from Assam to create panic. I would ask the administration to strengthen Naka checking and to seal the borders of Assam. I would ask the Election Commission to seal Assam border. I've also and if CRPF create disturbances, I tell you ladies, a group of you go and restrain Gherao. The word she uses is Gherao them, while another group will go to cast their votes. One group will restrain them and the other group will go to cast their votes. Don't waste your vote. If you engage yourself only in restraining them, Gheraoing them, then they will be happy that you did not cast your vote. This is their plan. Now she's accusing the central security agencies, the central forces in West Bengal for election duty, and this is a very, very serious. Let's listen into Mamata Banerjee.
আর সিআরপিএফ যদি গন্ডগোল করে, আমি আপনাদের মেয়েদের বলে দিচ্ছি, আপনারা ওদের ঘেরাও করে রাখবেন একদল, আর একদল ভোট দিতে যাবেন। একদল ঘেরাও করবেন, একদল ভোট দিতে যাবেন। একদল ঘেরাও করবেন, একদল ভোট দিতে যাবেন। ভোট নষ্ট করবেন না। আপনি যদি শুধু ঘেরাও করে রাখেন, তাহলে ভাববে ভালোই তো, ভোটটা তো পড়লো না। ওর এটাই কিন্তু চাল, এটাই বিজেপির চাল। আর আপনার চাল হচ্ছে, আপনি যেমন গ্রামে আপনাকে ভয় দেখালে আপনি ভয় পাবেন না, তেমনি ওকে দাঁড়িয়ে কথা বলবেন মানে ঘেরাও। ঘেরাও ওইভাবেও করতে হবে না, কথা বলবেন, দেখে নেবেন পরিস্থিতি অনুযায়ী। কিন্তু ভোটটা কিন্তু সবাইকে দিতে হবে। 5 জন কথা বলবেন, 5 জন ভোট দিতে যাবেন। আর একটা কনফিউশন করা হয়, বলে যে সারা জায়গায় 144, মিথ্যে কথা। শুধু 200 মিটারের মধ্যে ভোট কেন্দ্রের 200 মিটারের মধ্যে 144, সারা রাজ্যে থাকে না, সারা জেলায় থাকে না। এটা মিথ্যে কথা, এটা বিজেপি রটায়, এটা কনফিউশন করে, এটা বিশ্বাস করবেন না।
Very serious statement here, and this is about Gheraoing CRPF people on duty. Women, one group of women should gherao them, others should go and vote. Dr. Suman Siraman, do you think now the security personnel will be gheraoed by women in this manner, and that is what the Chief Minister should be advocating? I want to ask you this.
Look, Navika, the TMC right through this election campaign and even earlier has been mentioning that in some areas the CRPF was seen to be canvassing for the BJP candidates. There was an accusation that was made about them, I think about 1.5
You think accusation needs to be made to the security personnel? I want to ask you, BSF is BJP, BSF, CRPF is BJP, CRPF, and you'll call the army also the BJP army. Dr. Suman Siraman, is this a precedent that a state chief minister should be setting?
Navika, this was a charge that the TMC made. Riju Datta is here. He can tell you why, on what background and what
Riju
basis.
Datta, no. Why can't you condemn? Had any BJP leader said this, would you have condemned it or not? Do you think
it is shameful that these are the same forces that have lost their lives in the Naxal attack recently? You are saying that these are not India's men, these are not India's soldiers, India's people, India's uniform, but these are not party specific. And Firhad Hakim has made this accusation. Apart from this, Mamata Banerjee recently made it in Nandigram. The EC contradicted it with facts, and today you still say it as if she's speaking gospel, as if she's quoting from the Bible, and she's saying that yes, because they are intimidating voters, go and घेराव them, and you're coming here and supporting this. My simple question is, this is that conditional commitment to democracy. You saw Mr. Syed Abbas saying 2 May को अगर हम जीतेंगे तो इलेक्शन कमीशन ठीक है, अगर सेंट्रल फोर्सेस हमें वायलेंस ना करने दे तो सेंट्रल फोर्सेस ठीक है, अगर वो रोके और वायलेंस ना होने दे तो हमें सेंट्रल फोर्सेस को घेरना है.
Riju Datta, I want to ask you just point blank, do you think that gherawing of CRPF officials or the security personnel on the ground is the stated strategy of the Trinamool Congress now? Women will gheraw CRPF and the other group of women will go and vote. You know, is this now how law and order will be maintained in this country? Riju Datta?
No, Navika ji, do you know we have submitted at least 10 evidences, video evidences to the same election commission where the CRPF is stopping people from coming out of their houses? Every video evidence is authenticated by election commission where the CRPF is telling the voters go and vote for BJP, otherwise we will not let you in.
Produce one of them. Produce one of them on the channel tonight. Produce one of them. Produce one of those videos where
it is submitted to the election commission. You have
no, produce one of them here.
You want to see how
I cannot produce something.
No, show sir. If
How
you have
can
given
you
it to
produce
EC,
something that does not exist?
I will tell you.
I want to ask you, Riju Datta, there has been a Maoist terrorist attack on the same CRPF people in Chhattisgarh just about 4 days ago. Are you saying those 22 people also belong to the BJP who laid down their lives in Chhattisgarh? Are you saying that?
This is an insult to our uniform.
When Mamta Banerjee says if CRPF tries to do this, you go and gheraw them. I want to ask you, are you now making light of law and order and security agencies and the uniform of our Jawans?
I am not saying that all the Jawans, whether it is in Chhattisgarh or Jammu and Kashmir, they are compromised. But some of them who are participating in this election.
Why don't you show us proof of
Why don't you show us proof? You think Miss Mahua Moitra or other people from the Trinamool Congress would not have tweeted this? Ishkaran Bhandari, you know, if they had evidence, would they have tweeted it or would they have just sat on it saying that हम अभी नहीं कर रहे, हमने तो इलेक्शन कमीशन को दिया है?
Navika, simple point. Let me make it's a question to me. Please let me answer. Navika, simple point. Let me answer it now. Let me answer it. Navika, if I can answer it. If they had any evidence, they have enough. Okay, Riju, can I answer this? Navika, if they had any evidence, they have enough Twitter handles, they have enough YouTube channels, and they have enough media. It would have been running 24/7. Secondly, if they had any of this evidence, they would have not only gone to EC, they would have gone to the court saying this is the evidence of CRPF actively involving in elections. Please pass orders, please pass a writ of mandamus. The very fact that they have neither gone to court nor have they gone to public court or released the video of the press conference shows that they are lying out there. And lastly, Navika, this amounts to inciting violence. To say do gherav of police, the problem is gherav of central forces is akin to inciting violence. I hope they stop these incitements. Let a free and fair election be held. Please don't incite your citizenry.
I want to ask you, MC Abbas, I want to ask you, when the local police authorities were questioned, Mamta Banerjee comes back and throws mud at the Central Reserve Forces. We don't even know where these people have come from. They may have come from any state. They would have come from, maybe Punjab, which is a Congress-ruled state, or Chhattisgarh, which is a Congress-ruled state, or Kerala, which is a left-ruled state. You know, are we now going to begin to ask people कि आप कौन से सरकार की state से आए हैं, to know whether they are, genuinely there and can they actually perform their duties of maintaining law and order and to help the EC have free and fair polls? I want to ask you this.
The fact of the matter, I honestly think that the CRPF must and should not campaign for a particular party.
But they don't. No, they don't. Don't insult them. They have laid down their lives in Chhattisgarh.
Unbelievable.
How can you even talk about it?
No, you give us one shred of evidence to back your claims. Otherwise, Mr. Abbas, take back that claim, because every time you are fearing loss in an election, आप Supreme Court पर, Election Commission, EVM और अब Central Forces हमारे जवानों पर भी सवाल उठाएंगे.
Saurabh Sikdar, there is a charge that has been made that the BSF is BJP BSF, the CRPF is BJP CRPF. Is there anything more insulting to the uniform than these charges?
This is the height of insulting. Now they are even raising figure even on the security forces who are actually every day fighting for a democracy, to stand democracy in West Bengal, to protect the voting rights of West Bengal people. Even they are not has been spared. They are also marked as a BJP person.
Well,
really
ladies and gentlemen, if the minority appeal was not enough, now there is this statement of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, where she is actually giving directions to women to gherao the CRPF on polling day. One group of women should gherao these security forces, the other group should go and vote. These are instructions, suggestions, call it what you will, coming from Mamata Banerjee. Is every institution up for a complete political harakiri? From the Supreme Court to the Election Commission and now our security forces as well? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. There have been many elections in this country. Elections have come and gone, parties have come and gone, but institutions stay. Should we demolish every single institution, and should we allow every single institution to be demolished just for the sake of a few votes? It's a question every Indian needs to think about. As I thank my panelists, I slip into a short break, and on the other side, another Vasuli Gate, Maharashtra this time. That story and the explosive letter coming up.